Hi guys. Alright, it's Saturday and I figured a lot of people are probably home or maybe not. But this is something I've been wanting to share, and it's been difficult on my Sabrina's Kitchen Live because I'm focused on the recipe, right? And I'm a little distracted. So this Saturdays, every 4:30, hoping those of you who are home, I really want to take the time to zero in on food that is vitamins, okay? All our nutrition really should be coming from our food, okay? In fact, Hippocrates says, the father of medicine says, let thy food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. And I say this over and over again, so for those of you who have been watching, you know that I've been repeating this, nagging about this, because it's a good reboot. Humanity has come to such a place where everything is over the counter, everything is ordered, you know, when we really have all this incredible medicinal food around us, right? So anyway, today I wanted to take the time to share with you some of my favorite food medicine that actually tastes really delicious. And you know, I've been talking about, a lot of the time I've been talking about edible healing gardening, right? So edible gardening meaning gardens that are actually beautiful and then that we can get our food from, okay? Now the thing is, these guys need sun. Hi there, hello. Yeah, so these guys need sun. Edible healing gardening. Why do I say that? Because how wonderful it is that it's beautiful to the eye. It's incredible to the smell. It smells so good. It is so healing. In fact, fresh rosemary improves our memory, improves our mood. These kind of things, apart from it averting. Good afternoon, Olive. How are you today on this Saturday? Is it raining in your area? My plants are so happy here. It's been on and off, mild rain, a little bit of thunderstorm. Wonderful, finally some cool weather. At any rate, today, once again, I wanted to remind you that food is our best medicine, okay? And in these times, we have grown so dependent on man-made solutions and everything is over the counter. I feel that if you can't afford the vitamin or if you can't afford the medicine, what happens to you, right? The good news is the best healing and the best vitamins and the best combination of minerals and vitamins and calcium and potassium, it's all in the vegetables, specifically our vegetables and fruits. For example, malunggay, right? What is in malunggay? Malunggay already has calcium, already has iron, it already has your potassium and your magnesium, it has your zinc, and of course your zinc is a transporter of wonderful healing vitamins that we need to fight virus, to fight aging, to fight high cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, and so on. Everything is connected, right? Everything is connected. And so why do I recommend vegetables above your regular over-the-counter vitamins? The reason being that even if you take a vitamin, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I visit my parents in the States and we're about to have breakfast, as I sit down with my mom and dad, the plate is full of vitamins. It's a mound and mountain of vitamins. Hi Sid, welcome. This is Sabrina's Kitchen Nibbles. These are just nibbles of tips and health tips, DIY tips, interior design tips, gardening tips, things like that I'd like to share with everyone. So they're just nibbles, right? Because every Sunday, of course, we have our main show, which is a 45-minute show on a recipe and a dish that you would like me to create for you, which of course I do my version of, which is usually healthier and lazier. Alright, so back to malunggay. Anyway, I got the inspiration because I saw my mom and dad, and before we have breakfast, there is a plate in front of them, and it's a mountain, literally a mountain of vitamins. All the colors are there, and I'm thinking, what's that? How are you gonna, digest all that? How are you gonna, your body, even if it's vitamins and minerals from pills, hi there. Even if it's vitamins and minerals from pills, your body still has to process it. Your liver and your kidney still has to process it. So if you must take these things, and I doubt that you really must, because there is a food alternative that you can take, which is much better. But anyway, if you must, please be kind to your liver, be kind to your kidney, and split it up, 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 2 the next day, alternate, things like that. But at the end of the day, I highly suggest you take it from your vegetables. The reason being that the combination of, hello Josefina, welcome. Yes, the combination of vitamin C and iron and calcium and magnesium and potassium, all the things we need to function, to fight aging, to fight virus, and to have full nutrition in our body. The combination is made perfect by God. That once we eat it, our body is actually absorbing it. Now when we pop vitamins, when we pop the calcium pill or the multivitamin, whatever, our body's not really taking everything in there. Our liver is the one bug. So I highly recommend these. The fact that it's, of course, inexpensive, it's almost free. Hi Sha, hi, welcome to Sabrina's Kitchen Nibbles. So I know you're looking around me, and I know you're salivating over this beautiful, wonderful fresh basil, which I love to throw into my pasta. I also love it because it's in my balcony, and when I do my prayers, I have my windows open, my sliding door open, and I don't like lamok, no? You don't like lamok? So these averts mosquitoes, apart from the fact that it smells beautiful, it looks beautiful. So I call this my edible decorative garden. Beautiful gardens that you can actually eat after. So you enjoy it, you look at it, and you can eat it. Hi Samantha, welcome. Hi Marla, welcome. Yes, so okay, so basil, fresh basil, easy to grow. I've mentioned to you the combination of soil, 20% of maybe rice husks, any kitchen junk I have, like the skin of the potato, skin of kamote, food that's, the vegetables that have already sort of like gone bad and I can't eat it anymore. I just put it on top, right? And as I begin to water, the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients come down into the soil to feed the soil that is actually feeding my plant. So those are just simple tips. And these edible decoratives need the sun. So you really want to put them in a place that have a lot of sun and a little bit shielded from strong wind, right? So anyway, that's a little tip there. Now back to malunggay. Another wonderful vitamin, better than malunggay, is something called talinum. Look at this. Talinum, are you familiar with talinum? You like my malunggay recipes? Thank you. Yes. On my page, on this page, please scroll down and put on video malunggay. And we have a malunggay pesto, we have malunggay saba with cumin. I have a malunggay shake there for you. So yummy. And that is the vitamins and the nutrition you need to even fight this COVID virus, okay? Because the zinc within the malunggay is a transporter. It brings all the vitamins we need into the body, right? So our body is definitely drinking all that nutrition. Now back to, look at this beautiful, can you see that, guys? So now you know, it's a date every Saturday at 4:30 in the afternoon before my run. I would like to see everyone and not only remind you of Sabrina's Kitchen Live tomorrow at 3:30 in the afternoon, but also I wanted to use this time to tackle a healing food. Okay, let us not forget about healing food. So this is a beautiful flowering plant. It's got pink flowers. I think you can see that. It's called talinum. Okay, and if malunggay is 30% protein. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Hi, Anne. How is your husband's garden doing? Hi, Jules. Yes, healing food. That's why you, Jules, are you looking younger and younger and younger every day because of your beautiful healing food recipes. Instead of vitamins, it's all here. It's all here, okay? And this is not a pro-poor, a pro-mayaman solution. I believe that when the good Lord sends us something for our body, sends us something for healing, it is for everyone, okay? And come on, I don't have to say anything about malunggay anymore, diba? Alright, so if malunggay is 30% protein and calcium and iron and magnesium and potassium and all of that, well, talinum is actually 50% protein. It's got calcium, it's got zinc, it's got magnesium, it's got all of that too. And I love this plant. These are really easy plants to grow. I am not a gardener. I like to cook, but I cannot garden for the life of me. Is that the term? Villacrucis? Heidi Villacrucis, is that what talinum's called, the scientific name? Okay, well, why I love it, I discovered it from a friend, Anne-Marie Bacher, who sent me a few, and then I did some research on it. Now, the thing about talinum, while it does have a lovely peppery vibe, and of course we always want to make it a salad, you don't eat this raw, okay? Because when it's raw, when I did the research, it's still got some oxalic in it, and oxalic is poisonous. It's a way the plant protects itself from being devoured by, you know, animals and rodents and what have you. So they have that little protection. But the minute you cook talinum, you saute it in garlic, you saute it in olive oil, and you throw it into, I did a mushroom soup yesterday, beautiful. It's got a, it has a bit of a seaweed texture to it, so it's very nice to the bite, and it tastes beautiful. Perfect in sabaw, okay? Or a quick saute, olive oil, garlic, okay? This is brilliant. But one of the things you love about talinum, if you're like me and we can't garden for the life of us, is it grows so well, okay? Hi, Marla. Hi. Yes, malunggay in tinola, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, this grows well. So you just cut the stem here, cut the stem and stick it into the soil, make sure there's sun, and you're gonna have a beautiful decorative edible pot and flower and plant like this. So how awesome is that, right? Talinum, super healthy. Again, do not eat this in salads or raw, but definitely put it into your food, and wow, all the vitamins you need is here. All the vitamins you need is in your malunggay. If you want recipes, again, scroll down to my Sabrina's Kitchen page. I love to combine cumin with a little bit of olive oil and in garlic and do a nice quick saute. I also have a pesto of malunggay. I have a shake of malunggay. Yeah, so quite a bit of those things. If you have any questions, please, now I can in full attention and I can answer some of your questions. What you're seeing behind me is an incredible alugbati vine, which is my view every time I'm praying in the morning over in my bedroom, which looks out here into this balcony. So every time I pray in the morning, I have a view of this beautiful, look at that. And you know, that's fed us. That's feeding me and my family, feeding my household, and it will certainly feed yours, and this will certainly feed our country. This will fight disease and bring the Filipino people to a healthier place, right? When I see the amount of dialysis kiosks out there, you put it in cream cheese and use it as a dip. Oh, yummy, but do you put it in hot water or cook it a little bit? Huh? Hi, Eric. Hi there. I hope you cook it a bit, Jules, because you want to kill the oxalic in it. The minute you cook it and expose it to some heat, then you kill the oxalic, okay? But that sounds really delicious in a cream cheese dip, sarap. So you have your vitamins in your wonderful talinum and your anti-aging stuff in your wonderful talinum, and then you also have now the laman of the cream cheese. Absolutely agree. Okay, so what else? Then of course we have our alugbati, what you see back there, right? So here is an alugbati vine, which I like it creeping all the way to the top, and then it just comes down wonderfully, purple and green, beautiful. Again, this is for those of us who can't plant for the life of us. I like to just a nice mature stalk. This would do something like that, right? A mature stalk like this. Remove the leaves, stick it into the soil, right? And you're gonna have a wonderful alugbati vine growing for you, something beautiful to look at, and eventually something you will eat. I mean, it just takes a week, and these things just start to bloom. And the miracle of it is when you cut a leaf, right? It starts to grow from here as well. It starts to give birth to more branches and more. I tell you, God's way, God's medicine is just amazing. Amazing stuff. So what did we discuss today? We discussed some talinum, why I love talinum. We discussed, of course, the amazing malunggay, which is gonna definitely solve our country from hunger, right? Every single slum area, every single home and household, rich or poor, should have these, okay? I also have an okra pot. It was just too heavy to carry up here onto my second floor balcony, but you know, if you plant okra just keeps on giving, and you get them young, and they're so good for you too. So all this stuff fight virus, all this stuff fight diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. They actually bring circulation to your system, which is why it's anti-aging now. The key to staying healthy is to stick to your anti-inflammatories. I talk about an anti-inflammatory diet. Now, if you want a remedy that you need for life, it's very, very simple. Yes, alugbati and mungo. Oh, Pam, all the way from LA. Hi there. How are you, classmate? Something you can do every single day for life, I promise you. And that is 10 bits of calamansi. Here we go. Look at this. This is very definitely medicine for me. So 10 squeezes of calamansi or a lemon. I find a lemon a bit too mahal, right? So what I do is I buy calamansi, and then I cut them up myself and I put them into the jar. Why is that? Because you can't expose lemon and calamansi and so on to the elements too long. Because if you do that, then it becomes acidic, and then it defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do to your body, which is to alkalize your body. So first thing in the morning, when you wake up, the first thing that should touch your gut, the first thing that should touch your intestine and the lining of your intestine is 10 calamansi into just warm water, lukewarm water, right? Not hot, lukewarm water. Drink that, okay? I have that every day, and I will have that for the rest of my life. Now, before we go to bed at night, this is what I recommend. 2 tablespoons of your favorite extra virgin olive oil. It's got to be, of course, an extra virgin olive oil you can trust. So just before I sleep at night, I will have 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. The calamansi lemon in the morning, and the extra virgin olive oil before you go to sleep. That is going to keep you, your liver, your kidney, and your body detoxed and healthy. Oh, you put malunggay in your puto. Ethmar. How awesome. I never thought of that, but that should be beautiful. And it should have now a minty color, right? A little bit of a light green color. That is such a great idea. So malunggay in your puto. That's new. Thanks for sharing. But yes, put malunggay in everything. In your pasta pesto. In your soup. Again, I put it in my shake, and it's got a nice green mango juice vibe. I love it. The recipes are all there also. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so again, to stay healthy for life, this should be your lifetime regimen. In the morning, 10 calamansi into just lukewarm water. All right, drink it right away and do it yourself. Please squeeze it into the cup yourself and drink it right away. So if I'm abroad or if I'm out of town or something, I actually asked the waiter, I asked the kitchen to bring out to me the calamansi or the lemon, because I will cut it and I will squeeze it myself. So of course people there are gonna say, oh, she's crazy, look at her. No, there's a reason behind that. I do not want it exposed too long in the elements, because it becomes acidic. And then it defeats the purpose of what I want to do for my body, which is to alkalize it, fighting acidity, which is cancer food. Acidity and cancer, sugar and cancer, stress and cancer. Things we want to fight, things that we take for granted every day, but we want to fight this so that we have a healthy immune system. The condition of the world today and how quick we are succumbing to different virus and so on is because of our body's health. It's because of the condition of our body. But if we were more equipped, if our body was more equipped to face what is out there, which is the different virus that's coming our way, then we don't have to fear, no? Of course, we have to be responsible. We have to practice all that they're telling us, social distancing, don't hug a person that you see is actually manifesting cold, flu, cough, etc. We know all that about virus. But at the end of the day, the best defense is to protect yourself inside. You can only do so much protecting yourself from the air, from the environment, and so on. Protect yourself inside, okay? I love you. I love you guys. Okay, so what else have I talked about? These are only nibbles, so I'm not going to go too long here. Besides, I want to run before the rain starts to pour again. So don't forget, these are our everyday vitamins, okay? These are our everyday vitamins made by God, confirmed by a very famous fellow, the father of medicine, and his name is Hippocrates. Hippocrates reminds us that let thy food be thy medicine, and medicine thy food. Okay? In fact, biblically, in the book of, I forget what part of the Bible it says that, but it reminds us that, Ezekiel. Ezekiel reminds us that the fruit will be their food, and thy leaves their medicine. Diba? Diba, Jules? Let's keep sharing. I want to thank you, Jules, for showing it in such a glam way. The colors you put together is just wonderful, and it inspires so many to realize that really the healing is what's in front of us, right? So what I've shared to you today, we have wonderful edible decorative plants. These are all medicinal. Actually, they call basil the love herb, because it's an aphrodisiac. But in actuality, why is it an aphrodisiac? If that part of your body is working well, then that means that the rest of your body is doing good too. So everything is connected. Everything from cholesterol, hypertension, virus, weak immune system, high blood sugar, diabetes, so on and so forth. Everything is connected. And usually the end result is diabetes. And then after that, renal kidney failure, which leads to dialysis, right? And that's game over. So prevention is the best medicine. And I actually love to listen to Radio Veritas 846. Please listen to Radio Veritas. You can get them on Facebook Live. You can also get them on the radio. So in my car, I listen to it. And I learn so much about God's healing medicine. They talk about vaccine too. But they talk more importantly about how to heal yourself with all the natural and beautiful greens and vegetables and food that God created for us. Okay, so I'm about to say goodbye. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. It's absolutely my joy. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm about to say goodbye, and I assure you, I will not share with you anything that I can't do myself. My family will attest. I'm a lousy gardener. But these things just grow. They just grow. And just feed the soil what I said that it needs, because soil is crucial. And our soil is pretty much like our bodies. If our bodies don't have enough nutrition, we can't absorb the vitamins that we need to fight disease, all right? So it's the same thing with our soil. We have to cultivate our soil so that when we put in the vitamins into it and we water the plants, it actually comes back into our plants. The soil is actually receiving all that nutrition, right? It's the same thing with our bodies. So get alkalized, start your lemon water and your calamansi water mornings every day from now on, and you will start to feel amazing. I promise you that. Give yourself 3-4 days. But let me know on the side. Hi McCoy. Hi McCoy. How's your page doing? My favorite comedian on the planet. I love you and I miss you, classmate. You better be eating healthy, huh? Okay lang, we'll have beer soon, but you better be eating healthy, McCoy. I love you eh. So, where was I? Okay, so extra virgin olive oil, very definitely. Choose your favorite. Choose the brand that cares for you. Okay, I trust the Spanish brand. I trust La Española. It's got a nicer dark cover which protects the oil. Hi Renee. Hi Renee. We will be doing this in Bukidnon. We will be doing this and sharing all this beautiful love. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So again, 10 calamansi. 10 calamansi. Thank you, Alan. Hey, how are you? Did we sail together? Paano we sail? Do you still sail, Alan? Or are you singing now? And where are you living? Asking so many questions. Anyway, so 10 calamansi or a lemon in lukewarm water, please. Every morning, the first thing to touch your gut so your body's alkalized and it can receive all the nutrition after that. And then, at night before you go to bed, please, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, the good stuff, not the cheap stuff, okay? Because that is no compromise. If you're putting that in your body, you want to make sure. Yes, we did, right? And you still sing. You know, I used to sail, and I had great teachers like Alan Jones. But I think we lost the race, Alan, right? Anyway, so 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, the good stuff, please. This is my favorite. Trust me, you'll love it. And then edible decorative gardens, and instead of vitamins, these are your vitamins. These are your vitamins. There is, of course, one vitamin that I always depend on, and that is vitamin D3, especially for your elderly because pneumonia is so common. You need to give them about maybe 3,000 IU of vitamin D3. I have it here because my yaya and her husband are also seniors, and they're wonderful. They're doing so well. I'm thanking the good Lord every day for their health. But we all take vitamin D3, okay? So for me, I take about 1,000 IU every day, and for my yaya and her husband, they're on 2,000 IU every day. This is how to keep your lungs strong, to fight pneumonia and all these things. If you have elderly you love, not only for yourself but for those for family members, you know, I see a lot of posts on this. Please, vitamin D3, you can get it in healthy options, okay? So that is the vitamin you cannot forgo. Everything else comes from our food, okay? Our food, beautiful, edible, decorative alubadi. You have the recipes all on my page, and we have lovely basil, right? We have malunggay. Oh, I missed one. All right, Jules, if you're still on, what's this? This is ashitaba. Well, fake ashitaba. It's called Gyunura procambense. That is the actual scientific name of this. And you can eat this raw. It's got a guava vibe to it, right? It again grows, for those who don't garden, it really grows very easily. And guess what it is? It's a diabetes plant, meaning it brings down your blood sugar big time, naturally. Apart from that, of course, it's anti-aging. It brings, yes, Gyunura, right? You know it. So Gyunura procambense, or a fake ashitaba as they would call it, but really the term they use is longevity spinach. So this you can have raw, and I love this. I do an ensalata caprese where instead of basil or a combined with basil, I do this, and then I have my goat's cheese, right? And then beautiful fresh tomatoes, and then I just have a beautiful extra virgin olive oil dressing with some calamansi, salt, pepper, drizzle that on top. It's delicious. So this is Gyunura procumbense, or longevity spinach, to fight diabetes and bring down blood sugar naturally. Kasama na dyan, cholesterol, hypertension, etc. Okay? So I've shared with you quite a load today, and I'm sure we'll have some more next Saturday. I always have something to nag you about, right? But anyway, this Sunday, tomorrow, I have switched. I'm going to be doing a one pot in a rice cooker. I'm going to be doing a Hainan chicken. Doesn't everybody love a Hainan chicken with lots of ginger and the spicy sauce beside it? I'll be doing that with some chicken and mushroom. Of course, some cabbage. I'll use adlai. Of course, I'll use hinaluman adlai. Now, the reason why I changed is I have a student, Vico Perrine, who is in the States, and he wants to learn how to do it. It's a no-brainer. And this guy was one of our champions, I believe, in arnis and boxing and all that. So yes, for you, Vico, I shall change my menu and I will make it a Hainan chicken in one rice cooker. So it's so easy for you, and you can impress your wife and your beautiful daughter, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow, everyone, at 3:30 in the afternoon for a lovely one-pot healthy Hainan chicken, right? And I will use adlai, yes, Hainan chicken, but I'll use adlai, para diba, all healthy, right? With the sauce, siding, and probably a salad as well. Anyway, goodbye for now. This has been Sabrina's Kitchen Nibbles, where we will share with you edible decorative gardening tips, great plants to use indoors, what plants live outdoors, what plants live without the sun, health tips, DIY tips, interior budget tips. It's all here, all right? So I'll see you again next Saturday at 4:30 in the afternoon, and I am off for a run. Ha! Bye. Wait, let me get to the camera. There you go.